So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas? Well, before you make that move, you might want to consider learning a little bit more about living in one of the suburbs of Fort Worth. Today, I am driving through the neighborhood of Villages of Woodland Springs. Over my shoulder, you can see one of 6 beautiful swimming pools they have in this community. There are acres and acres of greenbelt for walking and biking and just enjoying nature. There's sport courts. We have basketball courts here, tennis court, and if you like a little pickleball is here too. Are you ready? If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn more about what's going down around town in the suburbs of Fort Worth, subscribe below, press the bell, and you'll be notified as soon as something exciting happens in one of our suburbs. I want to spin around. I'm in Villages of Woodland Springs. What I love about this community is that there's so much shade available when you're enjoying the parks, because let's face it, we're in Texas. We need shade. I'm Tracy with Tracy's Real Home Groups. We get phone calls and emails from people just like you every day who appreciate our drive through the different neighborhoods, because we realize that when you decide to move here, you're not just buying a home, you're buying the whole community, the area. So that's what we enjoy doing, showing you around so you can see everything that you're investing when you decide to purchase your home. If you have any questions about this community or any other, don't forget, call me, email, or text me. We'll be happy to help you. Like I mentioned before, today we're at Villages of Woodland Springs. We're gonna drive around and see 3 homes, 3 different price ranges, so you can know what you can get for your money if you decide to take a look at Villages of Woodland Springs. And you wanna stick with me to the end because I have something exciting to show you. Strap on your seatbelt and let's go for a ride. Now we're taking a look at one of 3 different homes, 3 different price points, so you can get an idea of what you can get in the Villages of Woodland Springs. It's not a one-size-fits-all. It's a wonderful community, and they have various price points. So you have some homes that are similar styles, maybe more entry level, just like many communities do. You know, you do have different levels in the community, but in Villages of Woodland Springs, you also have custom homes. And those homes typically have larger lots. And there's quite a bit of separation in the beautiful architecture of them. So here is the first section I want to introduce you to. And this one home that I'm going to share with you is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's on about a 1/4 acre. And it is built in 2002 and is priced at $410,000. So one thing I want to point out is that many of the areas in Villages of Woodland Springs, you'll see this wrought iron fence, and especially with the green belt, and if you happen to have a pond behind you, so it doesn't obscure your vision of the beauty in this community. So as I flip around, you'll be able to see over my shoulder, the particular home is built in 2002, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, priced at about $410,000, and it is about a 1/4 acre. So this particular section, and there's several sections, they have fewer square feet. We're going to take a look at some with larger square feet to kind of give you an overview of the structure and the design of Villages of Woodland Springs. As you would expect, you have sidewalks, which is good. The sidewalks you'll see throughout the Villages of Woodland Springs, which is really good because in this community and many communities in North Fort Worth, really encourages a healthy lifestyle. Many of these homes have side entry garage. It's a mixture. You have side entry garages as well as you have front facing garages. Here is our second section in the Villages of Woodland Springs. This section is more of the custom homes. As you will see as I spin around, look at these beautiful facades of these homes. So remember that Villages of Woodland Springs, they have over 4,600 homes and many sections of the homes. So I wanted to share with you what it looks like in our custom homes section of Villages of Woodland Springs. So many of these sit on 1/4 of an acre. Some may be close to 1/3 of an acre. Remember the little story, if you ever have a trivia night and you need to know more about, hey, well, what's going on? Tell me about the homes and tell me about the history of the Keller area. Villages of Woodland Springs, along with many other communities in North Fort Worth, was part of the city of Keller. But at one point, the city of Keller and Fort Worth, I don't know what kind of agreement they had, but many of the communities that were once in the city of Keller are now in the city of Fort Worth. So some people jokingly and call North Fort Worth Fort Keller because it was once part of Keller. And in fact, you can still, on your mail, you might have Fort Worth as your address or Keller as your address. And these families still send their children to Keller ISD. But here's the thing about Villages of Woodland Springs. Villages of Woodland Springs is divided into 2 different school districts. One is Keller ISD, and the other, very good school district, you can research this on your own. The other school district is Northwest ISD. Both are stellar school districts. So here we are. This is the home. This home sits on about 1/3 of an acre. Look at the beautiful brick and stone facade with the shutters. And, you know, these lots are so large. You have walkways. So here is the scoop on this home. This home is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's nearly 3,600 square feet, built in 2002, which is, you know, I kind of like that because it gives maturity to the trees. Built in 2002, and it does have a swimming pool. Here is our third section of the Villages of Woodland Springs in North Fort Worth. I wanted to share with you 3 different sections of Villages of Woodland Springs at 3 different price points because remember this community has about 4,600 homes. But the beauty of it is, although it's large, they have so many activities that you can feel very well connected. And each of the sections within Villages of Woodland Springs has its own personality. So this is our third section. In this section, I want to share with you a home that's priced in the $300,000. So far, you've seen a $700,000 in the custom section, larger lot size with a swimming pool. Then I show you one that was in the $400,000, had the nice wrought iron fence on the side of the yard where you can see green belt. And usually you do have the wrought iron fences here, so you can see the beauty of the green belt and not to obscure the view of the pond. This particular section I'm going to share with you. This home is in a cul-de-sac, so many of the streets will be cul-de-sac. This particular home is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home at about 2,300 square feet, built in 2003, and is priced at $360,000. So I wanted to share with you 3 different communities at 3 different prices here in the Villages of Woodland Springs. So if you're looking in vows, remember, that's what the locals call it, vows for Villages of Woodland Springs, then this should give you an idea of what you can get for your money. You remember I asked you to just stick with me. I'm going to share something special about Villages of Woodland Springs. One thing I want to share with you is that each section in the community has its own name. This one is Forest Hill at the Villages of Woodland Springs. And having these particular names for their sections helps make a large community feel like home. So this concludes our tour of the Villages of Woodland Springs. Let me know if there's another community or neighborhood that you're interested in seeing and learning more about. Comment below and let me know, and I'll be happy to take you for a ride.